Welcome back to Geek Shuffle. This is another brick break. This time we are looking at Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. This is the Gargantos Showdown, one of the smaller boxes from Marvel. It has just over 200 pieces. And I believe there are 2 smaller inner bags in the set with 3 minifigures and the monster from the beginning of the movie. I don't think that is a spoiler. The 3 minifigures are Doctor Strange, America Chavez, and Vaughn. And we might as well just get started. I have pre-cut the box because that is always one of the tricky parts. Let's go. 2 bags and instruction booklets. Yeah. Let's keep the box in the background. That might mess up the focus, but let's. Booklet is nice and easy, it looks like. Yeah. We got 2 bags, the 2 first figures and the core of the monster, and then the second bag is Wong and the arms of the monster, it looks like. I have the instructions off to the side on my iPad, so I'm just gonna put the booklet be off to the side for now. This looks like the bag 2. And we got bag 1. And as with the other builds I've done on the channel, I'm just gonna sort the bricks to make the rest of the build a bit easier. So let's do the first bag now. And we are back. Now with fully sorted first bag. Just get to the top of the instructions and we can begin building the first figure, which is fittingly Doctor Strange. A different cape from the. Usually these come with the cloth capes. Pretty cool figure. Oh, we get some weapons as well. Two energy discs. I'm sure they have a fancier name than that, the law, but I can't remember at the moment. Look pretty cool though. And we move on to America Chavez. And I'm not in these videos, I'm not going to spoil anything from the movie, so She can hold it like that. A rainbow badge. Very fitting for her character. She has a close-up focus is a bit tricky. Her print on the jacket is very nice. And we can continue on to the main subjects. Gargantos. Which does feature pretty heavily in the trailer. So that wouldn't be a spoiler. I can say I was pretty happy with the movie overall. Like the direction where it went. Somewhat new style for the Marvel Universe. And of course, a fan of the director since his first movies. Yes, I am that old. Okay. Just checking if this looks right. Seems so. While I put some of these basics together, I can just quickly go over a small change to the shuffle wheel that you will see towards the end of the video. As always, I will be shuffling for the next video on the channel. And there is one change, well, a couple of small changes. In the naming of some of the sections, I haven't changed the weights, the weights of the current sections, besides the ones that have been voted on. Let's see. You will notice the bargain bin has had a color change to the opposite, the same color as premium picks, on the opposite side of the wheel. And the cards corner has been split into two, which was always the... I have a lot of card openings listed, lined up, I would say. And they have been split into two categories because, I actually have three categories of cards in mind. Premium picks contains cards, which would be expensive. Well, some would do. And normal card opening guys would say the regular cards. I mentioned that in my first video, which would be Pokemon, Vice Swords, and similar Star Wars, American Star Wars, or something in that vein. Premium, let's say, card openings. And other premium products, expensive figures, something with higher than normal retail value. I'm just checking this one. It has to sit a bit loosely. Looks like it. Like this. Yeah. And then the card corner has been split into two sections. One I have called collector cards, which some would say would be everything card related. But that is still medium priced cards that are from series that most people would recognize. In the beginning, this would be mainly still anime cards of sorts. Examples here could be import Japanese or Chinese anime cards, but from series that you might recognize: Demon Slayer, or Chainsaw Man, something in that line of releases. And the other category I've split off are, I've called them crude cards to keep with the naming convention, which would be again lower cost cards that contain, let's say, something more something prettier. I'm not sure how to word that. Crude as a word does cover a wide array of things, but you'll know when they come to the channel. Let's see. There we go. Still probably again, anime inspired cards, but yeah. I've always been fascinated with these centerpieces of Lego builds, where they use all different types of colors of bricks and then just hide the colors later. Of course, it makes it easier to build during the construction, so you can easily follow it on the build. Like this one yellow brick, so you show it's on this side, and then one pink brick on the other side. Okay. And continuing on the subject of the next shuffle, since there have been votes, not many, because this is still a new channel, of course, for card openings, those two are starting to dominate the shuffle, the spin wheel. And I'll probably put a cap on at a 30% 30 weight percentage, just so they don't get much bigger than that. I'm still working out how the system is going to work in the long run, but a max cap of some sort, and then when something gets picked, it will reset down to nice snap. Reset down to the base setting again. And in this case, where brick has been picked several times in a row, it will decrease at first down to 5 weight, and then by 1 until it goes down to 1% until it hasn't been picked for a while, and then grow back up to its base setting. So we don't over saturate the channel with the same type of content, but still have the randomness factor to some degree. That was the idea, anyway. And I'll have to remember to turn off notifications while I film. Okay. That messed with the rotation on the instruction, just messed with my brain for a moment there. There we go. Okay. So the categories, sorry about that. The categories we haven't covered on the channel yet are, of course, the two or three major card openings and figure fix. Figure fix is going over opening or building a import figure of sorts. These in the beginning will also be anime inspired. At least the first couple 4 or 5 I have lined up. Okay, this is done, and then we just need to put it in place like so. Coming together. This looks like the place for the eye, probably. And since figure fix hasn't been voted on, it hasn't increased from the initial weight on the spin yet. And the same with bargain bin. Oh yeah, well, of course we haven't had bargain bin. And bargain bin is I'm not sure what I'm going to do with bargain bin, because I actually only have enough for one bargain bin at the moment. So that will be will be phased out or replaced by a re-roll once that has been picked once, until I find other stuff to put in the bargain bin slots. It's not something I will force fill. It's just when I come across something that is interesting and fits the channel theme, I'm not gonna go hunting for cheap crap to put into. It will still have to be something I'm interested in actually collecting, and if it's something I put onto my shelves afterwards, also, or give away to somebody I know. Pretty cool eye. Very nice. And arm attachment of sorts. All the way around. Upside down. Okay. Like this. And we're starting to cover up all the off-colored pieces. Oh, that was actually meant to go in with a click like this. And another panel covering. Very nice. And the same thing on the other side. Okay. We got the main body of Gargantos and the two characters in the first part of the build. Okay, let's put them off to the side. Well, let's put them back here so you can still see them. And move on to bag number 2. And once again, I'm gonna sort the pieces, and you don't have to wait for that. All right. Again, we are back after sorting the second bag, and we will go straight into building the next figure, which is Wong. Another character in Marvel which has been really has taken off from where he started to now being the new through line in many of the movies. And I really like the direction he is going as well. One with 2 energy shields. Very nice. Let's put them over there together with 2 other characters while we continue the build on the big guy. a lot of this build seems to be how do you make a square thing round and roundish. These. There we go. Off by one. There we go. Nothing like a building step with one simple brick. Yeah. Eyebrows, very blocky eyebrows. Again with the notifications. Side paneling. And some roundification. Even more. I think square. What's it called? spherification. Guess that's a cooking term. If you're into fancy cooking. But I guess it applies to making bricks round as well. Spot the difference, there we go. I wonder, do they make red-green colorblind variations of these manuals? Because this green monster would be somewhat tricky to find do the spot the difference on some of these instructions. They must do something. You would think. He's pretty thick in the back. Ah, pointy. And I guess we are doing the spherification on the other side. Nothing like good old symmetry. Starting to look like a thing. And we're going to turn him over. Some overrun here. Go. So we can get some bottom plates. Okay. Ooh. Tentacle time. Ooh, that was nice. Let's see how they want us to pose these for best comfort. Out, bendy, and out. Makes sense. And you can stand, big boy. Time to make even more eyebrows. Okay. Small hairs. Or whatever it is he has sticking out. Tendrils. Probably tendrils. And slightly larger tendrils. I would probably look into trimming those if it was me, but to each their own. Yep. Oh, that's slowly fit. Eyelid and eyebrows. Okay. That is very nice. Adjust tendrils, eyelid, lower eyelid, upper eyelid. Very nice design. I like that. More tentacles. Okay, and these have to be rotationally swirly. Okay, like so. Yeah. Don't get that often. Guess that makes sense for the mouth. And the first quadruple build. Whoa. First add on tentacle, next add on tentacle. we got 4 assorted tentacles, and they're gonna go all over the place. Mm. 2 in front, 2 in the back. From top-down view, so you can see them all. There we go. Very nice. If you place him, you can see them as well. All starting to look like the true monster he is. We're not done. There are more tentacles. You can never have enough of those. Base plates. Really, really long ones. That was the base, and we need 4 mounting thingamajigs. Are they? Yeah. Okay. Push through. Like this, and into the base plates, and then I have an idea where those are going. See, it's a very tight fit. Well, oh. Mounting ball. Very tight. And the last one. Right here, just making sure, yeah. Large ball. There we go. And the other side. Same thing. again. The top-down view. Just the camera here. With the 8 major tentacles for bottom, for feeding. But you can, I like that everything is adjustable, and you have 3 figures. Okay. Well, that was, I must say, pretty, besides the last very tight fits, this was a pretty easy build, I must say. 260-ish bricks. Pretty good. I'm happy with the results. Very nice figure. It was hard to tell from the packaging or from the LEGO website how good this model looked, and I'm happy with the results. The minifigure, as always, are pretty nice, and I look forward to placing this in my upcoming future Marvel diorama. That's pretty a bit out in the future, but it looks nice. It's good to have some to scale monsters to place in the city diorama. So now we just need to shuffle for the next video on the channel. And let me just find get that ready here. We got the video, and as mentioned, the reroll is still active because I am missing the big brick, the big Lego set. This should be ready for the next spin. So this would be the last time this is here. And we have the 2 voted on categories, so those are slightly larger. Let's see what we get. So close to premium picks, but we got crew cards, which I didn't come in. Yeah, I just barely brushed into that subject, but crew cards will be slightly sexy anime cards, but we will, see how that goes in the next video. Thank you for watching. Hope this was interesting to somebody. Have a nice day. Bye bye.